Falkirk TV is proudly sponsored by GM Landscape UK.
Keelan, the manager, said early in the week that he was expecting a really tough game. I'm not saying it wasn't, but you must be happy with that performance. Pretty dominant.
Yeah, going 2-0 up at half time, the first thing he says was that don't put the foot down, we're going to get 3, 4, 5, and we went out and did that. The goals came quite quick succession, but I think over the second half we were just very dominant. Even in the first half, all the chances we created, and it's good that we were clinical today. I don't think we've been clinical enough over the last couple of weeks, and yeah, even the performances I think have been a wee drop, so to put it back right up at this top, it's really good.
Just the team kind of showing what they can do when they do manage to take their chances as well.
Yeah, even I took my chance as well, which is really good. I'm really happy about it, but yeah, we need to continue this being clinical in the games coming up and boost that goal difference up hopefully a wee bit.
I think there's been a lot of talk about yourself. You over the last few weeks you found yourself in a lot of kind of goal scoring opportunities, and it's not quite fallen your way, but it did today, and I think John said he was surprised that it was a header as well.
Yeah, I did not think it'd be a header, but I'm actually alright at sort of attacking the ball on a cross. It's something I need to improve on, definitely heading, especially from goal kicks I'd say, but delighted to get my goal, and hopefully more to come. Hopefully the floodgates are open now, so yeah.
It says a lot about your performances this season that everybody's saying, oh, the goal's coming. You're always kind of working your socks off down that right hand side and finding yourself in the right spaces. Safe to say that you've kind of settled in really, really well at this level.
I've settled in very quickly, and I feel very lucky to be in a team which sort of stayed together since last season. I think that's benefited me so much, to learn the dynamics so quick as well, and we're kind of playing really well, and hopefully we can keep going, and that winning mentality has also stayed from last season, but we're not being too sort of high about it. We're staying balanced, we're staying grounded, and we're going to continue working hard, come in on Monday, and we're just thinking about the game next week against Airdrie.
I think and when you did your press conference midweek, you mentioned that sometimes you maybe feel like training's a little bit tougher than a match day. Probably never more so evident than that performance today.
Yeah, I said the pressure was. I sometimes feel pressure more in training, and it just shows the standard that we keep ourselves in training. But the games are always the hardest. Playing in front of the fans, it's a completely different environment, but. We'll keep training up there, and then we'll also keep the games up there as well.
You mentioned Airdrie as well. We're back at home next weekend, and just to touch on the fans, we kind of talk about every week how good the fans are, but for yourself coming into the team this season, how crucial have the fans been to the backing that you guys get?
The fans have been unbelievable. I think it's absolutely crazy, 7k each week. Even the away support is magnificent. Just to hear, even just a wee tackle, you just hear them roar, and it just gives you that wee bit of extra fight and determination to go and keep them off their seats as well. That's definitely something that I try and do. Try and be very direct in how I play, and I think the team is also very direct. The fans are everything. They've been great, and hopefully we can keep them off their seats in the games coming up.
Keelan, thank you very much, and congratulations on the goal and the win.
Cheers, thank you.